Personally, I'm an investor in Bitcoin. So I have invested my own money in Bitcoin. I will say it was interesting. So I have a weekly buy that's an automatic buy every week of Bitcoin because I believe in dollar cost averaging. I'm not smart enough to play the market. If I invest the same amount every month, every week, that ought to work out. I did make a buy a few months ago of $25,000. We had to file a Senate disclosure when I did that, and the press went nuts. It was really quite amusing that, and listen, I believe in Bitcoin, and so wanted to have a portion of our portfolio in it. Not a massive portion, but a portion.
U.S. Senator Ted Cruz says he's incredibly bullish on Bitcoin and that he purchases the cryptocurrency weekly for his portfolio. Emphasizing that cryptocurrency will change the world, the senator said, "Uncontrolled, decentralized currency is terrifying for those who want controlled currency." Cruz has been aligning himself with Bitcoin in recent months, coming as Texas emerges as a Bitcoin mining hub. Senator Ted Cruz wants his home state of Texas to be at the center of crypto development. "I believe in Bitcoin," Cruz said. "I want Texas to be the oasis on planet Earth for Bitcoin and crypto." Cruz was giving the keynote address at conservative think tank the Heritage Foundation at a May 23 event called Bitcoin and the American Experiment. He was referencing the recent expansion of cryptocurrency mining in Texas. He spoke out in August against provisions in the bipartisan Senate bill that would have included new tax rules for crypto trading firms and brokers. In November, Cruz proposed a resolution that would allow food vendors and other merchants serving Congress to accept cryptocurrency as payment. Cruz shares a lot of interesting facts about Bitcoin in relations to the government in this interview. Sit back, relax, and listen attentively to what he has to say about Bitcoin. While at it, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do so. Thanks for watching our videos.
Great to be talking about a topic that matters. Bitcoin and the American experiment. It's the American experiment. What are the principles that make the American experiment unique? Innovation, heritage, property rights. States of America and the free enterprise system we have here produced more prosperity, more abundance, more opportunity than any economic system in the history of mankind. You look at Bitcoin, the Bitcoin revolution, and the crypto revolution that goes alongside it. It's truly a remarkable innovation, derived from a white paper published online. Suggested money doesn't have to be a government monopoly anymore. Money doesn't have to be the exclusive province politicians to play with at their whim to fund their latest endeavor to get reelected. Rather, money and value be found through blockchain, through a distributed ledger. Everyone had access. Nobody was in charge of. Concept, brilliant, revolutionary. Say when it comes to Bitcoin and when it comes to crypto more generally, I am incredibly bullish. I think it is in the process of, the future even more so, will change the world. The attraction, Bitcoin, what are the advantages? There are a whole bunch. Number one is drawing a lot of people to it right now, is as a hedge against inflation. As long as there have been centralized banks, as long as there's been government currency, the temptation to inflate your currency has proven almost irresistible. United States, certainly to Democrats, but almost as much to Republicans. Cause and effect, when the government printing presses go burr, inflation comes home to all of us. See the values of our savings. There are more and more and more dollars. Each one of the dollars we have is worth less and less and less. Just as in any time of inflation, assets like gold and silver, more attractive as a hedge against inflation, I think we're also seeing millions of people worldwide turning to Bitcoin, hedge against inflation. One of the most important innovations of Bitcoin is that it's set at 21 million and exactly 21 million Bitcoin, 21 million and one. That line promises a finite supply. At the end of the day, what is money? Deep and profound question, and there are bigger brains in this room than mine can give insightful answers, but money is ultimately a medium of exchange. That's one of the many appeals. Bitcoin is the stability of amounts. There's also an appeal, speed. Ability to instantly carry out a financial transaction anywhere in the world instantaneously. Virtually costless. Think about the delays and costs it could entail if you want to wire some money from one person to the other, that it could take hours or days, posing significant costs, whereas where Bitcoin can be transferred instantaneously. That poses an advantage, but it especially poses an advantage unbanked. Bitcoin is global. What does that mean? That means a subsistence farmer in Honduras, Africa, have access to banking. May not have a secure store of wealth. If you have some money, you can dig a hole in your backyard. No one comes to find it. Part of the beauty of Bitcoin and crypto is it gives access global finances to buying and selling, to transferring value instantaneously no matter where you are. It's remarkable. And then there is the advantage of freedom. Nobody in charge. Terrifies government decision makers. for a second and reflect why communist China has banned Bitcoin. It's real serious, real simple. Can't control it. Don't like something they can't control. Control decentralized currency. It's terrifying for those who want control of currency. There was a revealing moment in Canada when you had the Canadian truckers. Wait, what a fantastic... When in recent times have people talked about badass disruptive Canadians? This is someone born in Canada. Canadians are unfailingly nice and polite. I don't know what happened with me. They screwed up with me, sorry. You look at those Canadian truckers who the eyes of the world were focused on those truckers standing up and saying, what the hell are you doing trying to force me to make medical decisions about my life? Your damn business. We also saw the petty tyrants. We saw Trudeau down with the force of government. Those individual citizens daring to speak out. In one of the great exchanges, there was initially crowdfunding. Silicon Valley agreed to obey the orders of government and cut off the funding. Basically announced it was going to steal the truckers' money. In response, people began contributing Bitcoin. There was a wonderful exchange where the Canadian government demanded one custodial outlet. Hand over your client's information and hand over your client's Bitcoin. And they wrote a spectacular letter in response. Basically said the joy of a distributed ledger, we don't have control of it, we can't hand it over, we couldn't if we wanted to, and go piss off. Beautiful.
The Texan Senator also explained why Bitcoin mining is good for the environment. I actually think Bitcoin has an incredible potential to benefit us on the energy front, he stressed. He gave the example of natural gas flaring, the process of lighting natural gas on fire during oil production, praising Bitcoin's ability to turn the energy waste into value. He also explained one way to think of Bitcoin is as a battery, adding that when there's a need, Bitcoin mining rigs can be turned off at a fraction of a second, and suddenly the energy that was going to Bitcoin mining can be instantly available for people. The Texas Republican bought between $15,001 to $50,000 of the world's most valuable cryptocurrency on January 25, according to the disclosure. He used the brokerage river to make the transaction. At the time of the acquisition, Bitcoin was trading around $36,000 and $37,000. What do you make of Senator Cruz's bullish stand on Bitcoin? Do you share his optimism for the King Crypto? Please, we'd be glad to read your views in the comments. Thanks for watching.